Good evening. If the autocue was working, I could now read you something. But as it isn't, I can't.
With the latest on the Labour MP thrown out of Parliament after filling her erection expenses. Did I say erection? I didn't.
Business news for the moment. Riz.
Thank you very much, Rob. I'm back with a look at the weather with the headlines after a look at the weather with Rob McHale. Well,
New yet pretty painful. Ooh.
And will be thanks to Hugh Smith of Holt and Kay Colson of Fordham Heath, Colchester, for sending me these little and large bottles with impossible nails and screws through pieces of wood to further tantalise my brain on how they did it. Oh,
Thank you very much indeed. Well, what an extraordinary sound. Good evening.
Offer autonomy to the French National Assembly has adopted, must approve the measures before a constitutional review. I'm sorry, this story is absolute nonsense. I'll continue with some headlines for you.
Always happens at the worst time. Away now from Prime Minister's questions. Tony Blair, back with some bleary eyes. I'm getting this all wrong, aren't I? The Mirror, have we got? Yes, the Mirror victory. I don't know what I haven't actually got that front page in front of me. The Times has the news that I'm afraid I can't read that either. The Independent I have got here, which is we haven't got the Independent up there. This system isn't terribly helpful, really. I think I'll just leave it there.
I can't hear a word. I don't know what has been said to me.
Now, the number of people injured in tea-cosy-related accidents has soared. 37 people hurt themselves using a teapot warmer in 1999. That's compared with just 20% the previous year. Perhaps most alarming, though, is the figure that reveals that bean bags are 4 times as dangerous as meat cleavers. 1,317 accidents. That's an increase of 38% on the year before. Department of Trade and Industry study also showed a jump in trouser-related injuries, up almost 16% to 5,945 there. Victims included a 29-year-old woman who burned herself while ironing trousers she was still wearing.
Pigeons in Nottingham are in need of protection from a very expensive artwork. A giant mirror that reflects the sky is to be unveiled in the centre of Nottingham later today. The mirror was apparently capable of focusing the sun's rays and roasting any unfortunate birds that happened to be flying past.
Hello. Chilly night with even a touch of ground frost in the north. Oops. I'm trapped, but behind me is a weather system that will be coming in during tomorrow, and that looks set shut up Sophie, and that looks set to bring us some rain, especially to western and northern areas. I will free myself at 5 to 9. Thank goodness.
Q.
Hello.
Q.
In an ostrich egg like this, the scientists hoped the baby chicken side would take on all the characteristics of a moa. That means if the scientists are successful, the moa chick could grow to at least 3 times the size of these ostriches.
Know when they'll...
Is there a telephone number for anyone who's got information?
Yes, there is, and obviously the police are wanting this man to be caught as soon as possible. If you call through to the incident room, which is a Medway number...
Farmers have
Rob Bonnet, BBC News at the Giants Stadium.
No!
Yo, what's the matter with you?
Get out of the way!
So many
I'm fed up with this interview, really. It's a ridiculous role. I didn't know anything about it.
Well, let me just... Can I just...
Which I will have any part in that program.
Hold on a minute. And this is just so ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Oh, please, come on.
No,
please.
I'm not interested in doing this sort of thing.
What do you have to say to that, Miss Jukes?
Miss Jukes, I'd really rather like to hear that answer.
This is BBC World News. I'm Jonathan Charles, kept hidden for almost 2 decades and forced to bear children by her abductor. The details of JC Lee Dugard's kidnapping are now emerging. 18 years of horror from the moment she was taken at the age of 11.
Israel announced plans to build 1,600 new settler homes in East Jerusalem.
But Brazil and Portugal, the #1 ranked team in the world versus the #3 ranked team in the world. They're currently playing at the moment.
Thanks for watching, and bye for now.
That, the glory of poo, will of course be bringing you the full coverage of the drama, and it really is drama, in the US presidential and congressional elections. The European Union sticks to targets for cutting greenhouse gas emissions despite protests over the impact of any recession. Volatility on the world's stock markets. Asia plunges, Europe's main markets close down. Wall Street slumps in early trading. It is, though, up slightly. Border tensions ease. Thailand and Cambodia agree to joint military patrols along their disputed border after deadly clashes. Welcome to BBC World News. I'm Nick Gowing. Also in this programme, how rising food prices affect people all over the world. And the price of passion. A British man and woman jailed for 3 months in Dubai for having sex on a beach. Apologies there for the wrong video.
Victory for Jamaica's Usain Bolt and his team as he wins his 3rd gold at the World Championship.
I'm Nick Gowing. This is the Hub, our top news stories this hour.
Although it is a serious situation, there is no cause to panic. The European Union maintains it has the situation under control. That was one of the messages coming out of this emergency meeting of health ministers. The second message was that if the virus is to be contained, then there has to be more cooperation between EU countries, more coordination of their efforts to tackle the virus in terms of monitoring swine flu and also identifying cases of infection and treating it.